Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome to Starlight Starbright Tarot. I hope you're all well. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. I'm sure you're becoming very busy during the holiday season, and I wish you all well for a lovely day on the 25th of December. It's getting closer. Okay, thank you to all those new subscribers becoming part of the Soul Star Collective, the Soul Star family. Much appreciated for your subscribe. Okay, and the likes. Thank you so much. And don't be afraid to comment if you have a question, or if you would like, if you'd like something answered, I can put it into my next reading. I won't call out your name. We can just put it in there. You'll know it's for you. Okay, love to you. Let's get going. So we're starting with the Hidden Truth Oracle. The Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay, let's find out. Somebody wants to say something to you. Oh, it's time for me to heal now. You or them, everyone. It's time for everyone to heal, come to healing. If everyone was filled with love, there would be no war. I don't react when people mention you. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't react when people mention you. It's time for me to heal now. And that's it. You need to there comes a time you just need to let go of everything. Let go of the thoughts, let go of the trauma, the pain, the suffering. You do not need to suffer anymore. At the expense of not the expense of others. What do you call it? Yeah, because of other people. Yeah, you can let go of it all. Just let go of it all and focus on now. Focus on being the best version of yourself today for yourself, because it's time for you to heal. And the reason why healing is so important is so that you can move through your future, through your present day, into your future, being the best version of you for yourself. And then everyone who comes into your life, you're not reacting or responding to them in ways in negative ways, in old traumatic ways. So it's time to put your light out into the world as well. This world needs healing. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. You need to have clarity, discernment, and trust your intuition. Don't believe everything you see and hear, is what I'm getting to say to you. But also, there could be someone in your life, they need to heal from something. There's been some kind of difficulty between you and someone in your past. I mean, that's with all of us. There's always somebody that we've had difficulties with in our past. They're coming to healing as well. So this is kind of like, you've hurt each other. Because we do. Like, even the narcissists who hurt us, even the psychopaths who hurt, well, not psychopaths, they don't give a fuck. But, narcissists have deep feelings. They're often narcissistic because of a lot of wounding of their own. So there could have been some narcissistic behaviours here, gaslighting, all of these sorts of things. You may have given them a serve, given them a piece of your mind, told them what it's all about. Often that's messages from the divine through you to them, and vice versa. So, there's a lot to learn from these situations so that we can move forward, with confidence, with grace. And so when new people come into our lives, when new situations come out our way, we know how to take correct action. We know how to be brave and courageous moving forward. You could also be called upon to help and assist others using your life experiences, your knowledge, your learning, your wisdom. To assist and help others is what I'm getting. So that's another reason why you need to be healed. It's very hard to deal with people who are going through trauma if we're being triggered. So it's, we don't want to be reacting to our old, because of our old hurts and pains and traumas. Okay. Right. So it's time for me to heal. And we have a King of Coins. So we have a King of Pentacles here, the King of Business, the CEO, the El Capitano. Somebody who's quite set in their ways. They're quite single-minded. They're very financially orientated. And often they show you their love through money and gifts rather than through, being there and emotional. This person could have been very absent But this is also, you know, big business. There could have even be something here to do with your career and all of these sorts of things. If people have hurt you, you know, caused you to react negatively, had you on the run against the ropes, I'm getting, then, you know, they're being dealt with. They're being dealt with. You're also being given stability here. This is like the king of stability. You're going to move into a new financial future that's going to become very stable. You need to spend more time focusing on your money. You could have lost a lot of the battery. Yeah, so we have the King of Pentacles. So I've forgotten what I was saying, but yeah, yeah, things to do with your career and finance. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you may have lost a lot of money in the past. Because money wasn't your focus. Money needs to be your focus now, not your obsession, but your focus. But what I'm getting here as well is that if you were dealing with a King of Pentacles, this person's very traditional. You know, they were in opposition to you is what I'm getting. So it's kind of like this person wasn't a bad person or isn't a bad person. They just weren't able to give you what you wanted the way that you needed it. And this kind of could have caused some friction and some issues. This person also felt a lot of pain in this situation, and they're healing from that as well. But the lesson in this, which is really what's very important here, the lesson in this is that if you are connected to this person, because this person is also the dutiful husband of the deck, if you were connected to this person through marriage, through love, some sort of relationship, you might have children with this person, you know, yeah, I mean, this could be a father figure. It could even be a boss. Somebody who kind of had more power than you is what I'm getting, especially financial power. Yeah, this person, yeah, so this person is also going through a process of healing and growth. But what I'm trying to say is the lesson, that's right, the lesson here is that when other people talk about this person, or when you hear this person's name, that you don't react anymore. You don't, you know, feel like you want to go back and wring their necks. I don't know. Did they do that to you? Probably. Okay, so yeah, this person, because a King of Pentacles can be a very frustrated person. They get very frustrated with other people very quickly. They find everybody a bit stupid, and, you know, they can be very arrogant. They're usually very specialized in their field, and it's normally to do with finance, you know, computers, all of those sorts of things, technological world, all of those sorts of things as well. So, yeah, this person's got a compass in their hand. Of course they do. Are they a member of the Illuminati? Yeah, so it's time to heal from something very difficult to do with your business, but, you know, mathematicians, yeah, things like that. Somebody, you know, mathematically superior, financially superior, possibly to you, is what I'm getting. Oh, yeah, yeah, because on the bottom in this deck, the Scapini, we have the Two of Pentacles, and see we have a feminine there who's kind of on the knees, yeah. So Two of Pentacles, yeah, you were financially behind the eight ball when it came to this person. They made you promises that weren't kept, or something just didn't work out. You know, you were kind of left naked lying on the floor. What's that song? Natalie and Brugula, Torn? Yeah, there could be something there for you. But yeah, this person's kind of, and you've sat, you know, if you're the feminine, this, you know, you've sat very hard looking at yourself in the mirror, blaming yourself for other people's bad behaviors. But at the end of the day, we do need to take a hard look in the mirror. Are we the person that we want to be? And often relationships can bring out the best in each other, or they can bring out the worst. Like, this is why you should never say bad things to other people about your exes. Or like, you might meet their new partner and you go, oh my God, like, blah, 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 blah. You know, they can be completely different with other people because of just compatibilities. But yeah, but twos, it left you kind of penniless. You were kept penniless. This person could have withheld finances from you. They, you know, they kept an eye on you, all of these sorts of things. You know, they're in regret is what I'm getting. They realized that you were golden, that you were precious, that you were someone of value, but they didn't treat you with enough value. And like, when we don't value ourselves, then we accept bad behaviors that we shouldn't accept from ourselves and from others. But also, like this mirror, It's like, it's like this person could have had you hypnotized, that kind of thing. I'm getting, it's like a big, like hypnotist sucked you into their vortex. But yeah, but see this, and see how much bigger this masculine is than this feminine. You know, the feminine's kind of like, you're always having to serve. Yeah, this person kind of has very much high and mighty. You're always having to serve. You served this person hand and foot. God, you didn't put their slippers on for them, I hope, but you did everything else. Yeah, but see the mirror? Yeah, you know, they mirrored you when they first met you. They were just, like, if you were pretty spiritual, they were spiritual. If you were, you know, savvy in business, they was, you know, they just kind of, they just had to have you as a trophy, as a medal, is what I'm getting as well. There's something here to do with medals and medals of honor. I think you need one if you're a feminine. But yeah, they feel like they've been hurt. I'm getting kind of like, yeah, narcissistic vibes here. You know, they've been seeking help. They've been trying to heal from this, but they're actually not able to look in the mirror. They're still, you know, looking at you, blaming you. They're blaming. And when we blame, we don't heal, we don't recover. We have to, you know, take a hard look at ourselves and learn the lessons that we need to learn. So they left you kind of like in doubt when it comes to finances. You might have had a hard time having to leave, move on because of financial difficulties. But yeah, it's time for you to stop looking back, to stop looking in the mirror. It's time for you to heal from this. There's something here. Did you cut the hair for them and things like that? There's scissors here. There's kidney beans here, but also Jack and the Beanstalk. You know, you've got enough to keep, you know, you're stable for now. There could be something of value, jewelry or something like that, coming your way that might be of value, but it's like this big pinnacle on top. So, and this is like Jack and the Beanstalk, the goose that laid the golden egg. You know, maybe you were the goose that laid the golden egg for them. You were the woman who stood behind the man, or the man who stood behind the woman, whatever. Whichever this is for you, whoever's listening. Yeah, but you have a big golden opportunity coming your way. And see, you have divine helpers. See these two people, these divine helpers, ancestors, hermits, wise men, what do you call those? Ascended masters, you know, spirit, God, the divine. You know, you have people guiding you towards success here. Perhaps you were very successful in business, or you were very successful when you met this person and they kind of stripped you of everything. Perhaps you gave up a lot for this person for whatever reason. It's very, very common, so don't beat yourself up about that. But it's time for you to start again. I'm getting kidneys, kidney stones, kidneys. There could be something here to do with the kidneys, so you're needing to kind of flush all of that out. You need to have some kind of renewal. Perhaps you're curling your hair. Oh, isn't that fascinating? You might not be able to see this. How close can I get? And then it flared. But in the mirror is like an old man with a grey beard. Yeah. You know, that's the thing too. You know, everywhere you look, you see them, you think about them, they kind of make you angry, but you're staying very balanced. You're learning to balance your finances. You're learning, you know, to tuck away a little bit of money to yourself. Perhaps this is what you had to do or needed to do. You know, you needed to put some money away so you could get away. Yeah, this person's very egotistical and arrogant. And see, they're sitting cross-legged, like they're meditational, but they've got the fool stockings on. They're a bit of a fool, really. They're a bit of an idiot. You were there, like they're highly intelligent on one level, but on another level, you're actually smarter than them, but you just let them outsmart you. Yeah, they think that they've outsmarted you, that they can outsmart you, but they can't. You know, they can't. You always knew about this person, but you kind of put up with it for the sake of peace, for the sake of balance, probably finances, could even be for kids, that kind of thing. But there could be something here to do with the kidneys. But yeah, you're being lifted up, you're being raised, you're being given a medal by the divine. There could have been somebody meddling and all that, and yes, ain't that the truth? Ace of Swords, you know your truth, but also cutting away the ties that bind. You're being given liberty. You're going to receive a large communication, or even could be an inheritance with this big coin and this big sword. So there could be some kind of, or just divorce as well, legal communication, things like that. But you're going to come out the winner. You might lose financially in some ways, because yeah, for whatever reason. But you've got a new career coming your way, new communication coming your way, a new beginning coming your way. Sorry, my camera overheated. So yeah, you have victory, you have success, you have something coming your way, almost an epiphany as well. You're very, very intelligent, and you're very capable of making money, and you're very capable of getting projects off the ground. This person kind of is nothing without you. You made them who they are. You know, you gave them a lot of support and guidance is what I'm getting to say to you as well. But you have an Ace of Pentacles here within this Two of Pentacles, and you have this Ace of Swords. So you're going to end up becoming very successful when it comes to finances, when it comes to a new career, when it comes to some form of communication. Could be media, it could be, you know, starting a channel, that kind of thing. It involves communicating in some way. But also you're going to get your opportunity to tell the truth about something. Yeah, so that's for you. Oh, and then the Fool card on the bottom. Yeah, this person's, they're a fool. They treated you like you're a fool. You feel like a fool, but don't, you know, because you've had to learn lessons. You've learned a very harsh lesson from this, but it's also given you the power to move forward. Diplomacy here is needed as well, but also, you know, you're not going to react, you know, you're not going to hear this person's voice in your head anymore, you know, telling you horrible things about yourself. You're not going to react when you hear this person's name mentioned. This person could have a very common name and you hear it everywhere. That will all be blocked from you. It's almost like you'll just never hear that name again for some reason. Which is interesting. So that's for you as well. So yeah, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to stop looking back. If you are connected to this person in some way, it's time to stop talking about them. If their name comes up, if they're mentioned to you, just be silent, say nothing, don't react, don't talk about this person anymore. You're being asked to kind of be silent and stand your ground, knowing that you're worthy to begin again, that you were always the brains in this operation, that you were always the drive, you were always the one who should have been much more successful, but for some reason you put all the effort and energy into them because often of our self-worth, our self-value, or just simply because you have so much belief in them, in other people. You see the best of people, but they don't always measure up. And this is the thing with this person, they don't feel like they measured up to you, or they couldn't measure up to you. But yeah, the weird thing is that it was you that took the hit for it. Yeah, or that's something that you don't know. That's a hidden truth. You were always the more bright, shiny object. You were always the smart one. They value you and they know that you're very intelligent. They know that there's a lot, you know, they know your worth. They know your value, but they kind of hid all that from you. They didn't want to validate you in any way. They didn't want to, yeah, they were afraid. Yeah. They were afraid that if you were too confident, too built up, that you would see the truth of them, like they have like some kind of like imposter syndrome because they're a fool. And this is the thing, you know, this fool energy, you could have met them, they were probably a free spirit, they were travelers or something like that, and you're just naturally that way. This is a dream for them. It's like they dream of being free-spirited. They dream of dancing to their own tune. They dream of just, you know, changing careers at the drop of a hat and taking risks and things like that. And I'm getting that, you know, more than likely you are that person, or vice versa, flip it around. You know, but at the end of the day, you're naturally a person who just wanders, you know, as a free spirit through life. That you are a person who is just able to, you know, create things out of thin air. And you will create things out of thin air again. Yes, you have a new beginning. And I want to say something else, but that's it. Yeah, so, you know, they kind of fooled you. And treated you like you were an idiot. That's the other thing as well. Any ideas that you had privately, they would take all the ideas and apply it to their business. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, they've got concrete boots. You know how to fly. And that could have been a source of, you know, discontent for you as well. You know, life became dull, became mundane and boring, Two of Pentacles. But also this knocked you off balance, or, you know, there's something here to do with being knocked off balance, knocking you off balance. Perhaps this person physically harmed you, you know. They have to answer to all of this, and your absence is the best thing that you can give them. If you are with someone like this, you need to move on. You've got a new life somewhere else, and the divine is guiding you. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, 10 of Swords. It's over. Yeah, that's it. It's over. They cause you a lot of pain. They cause you a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak. You know, they look down their nose at you. They weren't happy until you were down and out, because this made them feel superior. See how this person's looking down on this person? So, yeah, there's been a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of difficulty, a lot of loss. There could be, yeah, again, kidneys, back pain, that kind of thing. Pay attention to that. Is what I'm getting, or neck and shoulder pain, a lot of tension. Yeah, a lot of tension. This person's very tense. They're very tightly wound with that Virgo energy there. Like, it's interesting because Capricorn and Virgo can be very tightly wound. Capricorn can be the worst when it comes to suppression, oppression, and being wound up. Virgo can be a little bit loose, but they get impatient if you're an idiot. They don't suffer fools. But Taurus can be a lot of fun, you know. The Taurus of the earth signs is the most fun, is the most flamboyant, is kind of that fool in business clothes. Yeah, so for someone there. So, you know, 10 of Swords, yeah, it's over. It's time for healing. You know, they wanted to keep you down so you couldn't get back up again, but you did, and you will. Oh, yeah, and we have the Tower here. So, yeah, and it's back on here. So the Tower's here, they're in the Tower. You know, maybe you fell a long way. Maybe when you met this person, you were, you know, you actually were at a great height. I'm saying thinking within yourself. Could have been career-wise, but even just spiritually as a person, joyful. You know, you were kind of way above them. They could live in an apartment in a high-rise or something like that. They are the king of the castle. But it's all about to crumble because we've got the Tower here. Yeah, they're ego-driven. All the pain and suffering they've caused you is coming right back at them. They could actually have purchased a property, or they could have issues to do with their career now, or they could have issues to do with the property or something like that. You'll hear about this, but you won't be happy for them. You'll just think, ah, yes, karma's a thing. Yeah, because, yeah, optimism and joy. You are the sun. You are joyous, you know. And look at this, King of Pentacles with the gaslighting, with the Seven of Cups, gaslighting, withholding love from you, confusing you, all of these sorts of things. Now they're confused. Now they're, you know, they could actually be having problems with their memories, you know, because he who lives by the sword dies by the sword. People who gaslight and shut you out eventually get gaslighted and shut themselves out. Or there could be something here to do with gas and explosions or something like that. I hope not. Blessings. So, yeah, you know, they were a dark shadow person. And see, we have a Knight of Swords who wants to fall in my lap. You know, you're optimistic. You have a new beginning. You could share a child or children with this person. You could have somebody who's coming in to defend you. This person could still be saying shit things about you, and somebody here with the Knight of Swords is coming in to clear the air, to tell them the truth once and for all on your behalf is what I'm getting. Yeah, there's swift action by the divine being taken. Hello again. I'm having a lot of camera trouble at the moment. Okay, so what was I saying? So yeah, the Knight of Swords rushing in. This could be somebody who's close to you, who's connected to you, who's going to be rushing in to give them a serve. Yeah, also the other thing I was thinking about, because we have the, you know, King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Tower here. You know, they treated you like an option, all of these sorts of things, but also they treated you like a prize, but then dragged you down because they didn't want anyone else to see what a golden person you are with this Two of Pentacles. But this Tower was sideways, so perhaps, you know, you gave them a serve with this Knight of Swords. You know, perhaps you just let it all out, and this kind of like blew their blew their house down. The little piggies huffed and puffed. I'll huff and puff until I blow your house down, the big bad wolf. Yeah, until the tower fell. But their tower is crumbling. But I'm getting that somebody else that you could be related to is coming in to give them a serve. They don't want them to say bad things about you. But also what I'm getting is that your absence and your silence, you're not talking about this person anymore. You're really just letting go of them, healing from this situation, is that other people are going to have their eyes opened. Other people are going to see exactly, you know, who this person is, and tell them in no uncertain terms. They could actually literally be getting fired, or there could be something here to do with weather damage or something like that. This person could be quite weathered. Meanwhile, you're having a glow up with the with this Two of Pentacles that looks like a big Ace of Pentacles, and this Sun card. You know, you're growing in confidence. You're getting back up on your feet again. And this kind of like blows them over as well. Like as their empire crumbles, you know, you start to build yours, regardless of how young or old you are. You manage to stay optimistic. There could also be something here to do with horses, horse racing, things like that, or children and horses, something like that as well. Okay, we'll just keep going. So yeah, people are going to see them for who they are. They're also gaslighting other people around them. If they're a parent to your children, you know, that they gaslight them as well. They thought they had them on their side, and perhaps you were left out in the cold a little bit. But, you know, as I said, you know, in the coming days, we've got swords here. This is all going to change. And we have the Page of Cups here. So you have a new beginning in love. You have people who love you. There could be some kind of surprise coming your way. Did I say that before? I can't remember. But with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups, there's definitely a lovely surprise coming your way. But you also knew something was fishy going on with this person. This person never kind of really sat right with you, although you had a long-term relationship with this person, or you've had, you know, you've spent a good deal of time with them, probably had a child or children with them, or if not, it's just been, you know, a committed relationship. The King of Pentacles is highly committed. They're a stayer, but they're also can be very obsessive and possessive, making it impossible to stay with them. That's what I'm getting. So, oh, and then we have the Four of Wands. So, you know, you're getting a new home. You could be getting tickets to a concert or to a show or something like that. Or somebody could be coming to see you, or if you're pregnant, there could be something here to do with, you know, your show. In the coming weeks, in 4 weeks. There could also be something here to do with like surgery and cesareans and babies and things like that for someone. But also, you know, you're getting a new contract for a new home, for a new job, for a new business. Yeah, you're receiving, did I say before, an inheritance or something? There could be something coming your way that's going to, you know, help you to move home, to move house, with the Four of Wands here as well. And Four of Wands is an event. It's, you know, entertainment. It's enjoyable. People coming to visit you. Yeah, so there's something lovely here. There's a lovely surprise at the end of a long, hard road with this Four of Wands here. And as I said, it could be an event. So this could be to do with Christmas because, you know, we have the garlands out and things like that. But also working from home, feeling very inspired. And here we have a castle with 2 people, you know, hooray, hooray. It could be a new community, or you're going to beautify your home. It could even be to do with the beauty industry or something like that. But you're being applauded for your ability to move on, to move forward, to come out of this, you know, with love in your heart, to come out of this bigger and better than before. Because the truth is, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, but what you're seeing is them. Okay, you're not them. Okay, you're nothing like them. You never were anything like them. And that's the thing, you know, people who are stronger than us in, you know, in whatever way that is, they turn us into them. So we become them. And you like, how did I turn into this person? Like, yeah, because maybe you're a bit of a chameleon. You know, you could be, you know, a very strong, compassionate empath. You take on the personality of your surroundings and of others. There's a bit of chameleon energy going on here. You get lost in other people, in other situations. But now you're finding yourself. You're finding your feet. And, you know, you're going to do it for yourself, is what I'm getting to say to you. No, you're not alone. You're not going to be lonely. It's just that money and partnerships with the Two of Pentacles does not seem to go hand in hand for you. You need to kind of be the lone wolf. You need to succeed on your own and make sure that no one can take anything away from you again. But, you know, if you're worried about being homeless and homelessness and, you know, all of this sort of thing, don't worry. I've been there. My God, I've been there. You know, everything's going to turn out beautifully. But you could be getting a bit of a surprise, a visit, that kind of thing. Someone who loves you with this small love. There could be sorry. Oh, I'm stammering. Yeah, there could be somebody around you, you know, who has feelings for you, and maybe you don't realize this yet, is what I'm getting. It could end up being a bit of a surprise for you. So let's keep going. So there's something here to do with tickets and drama, acting, you know, these sorts of things. Perhaps you want to start up a school or a preschool or working with children, something like that. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Whatever you wished for, it is being granted. And we have the needle and thread down here. You know, like people have that biblical saying, you know, a camel has more chance of going through an eye of a needle than a rich man. And that's what this story is. This rich man just clings to possessions, clings to, you know, this perceived reality, and, yeah, is not able to change. But the tower's coming down. They will be subdued. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they're going to pay the price. It's kind of like they kept you poor for a long time. And, you know, you're going to have wealth, and they're kind of going to be down because they don't know how to create wealth outside of a 9-to-5 job, is what I'm getting, and they could lose their job. So, you know, this idea of going through the eye of the needle, it's really just about letting go of all your baggage. You know, move through life with your heart open, be discerning, of course, but, you know, your truth and your honesty is going to set you free. There could be a book deal here, a movie deal here, the story of your life, I'm getting. Running with Scissors was an interesting book. Yeah. So a sincere wish will be granted twice. So you're going to be over the moon. You're going to be, you know, overjoyed. You know, other people's eyes are going to be open to this person, and this is going to, you know, this is going to make you feel happy and joyful and optimistic. You know, that justice is done, justice is here. You're going to feel overjoyed that, you know, you just want other people to see what you see. You just want other people to know your truth. You want to kind of be vindicated, but your hands are tied. You know, there's nothing you can do except come to healing and let the divine take over the rest. You know, this Page of Swords is a divine communicator, is a divine person who carries a sword, is an angel, an archangel, you know, riding in to blow their tower down, to blow them away. But you're going to blow them away with your success as well. Everybody's going to see that you were always the brains in the operation. Did I say that before? Whale. Yeah, great worry over nothing. So, you know, looking in the mirror, you're all stressed out. What about your money? You know, you've got the big whale coming your way. You know, just glide through that water. You know, whales are very playful, beautiful, you know, calm animals, calm whale meditation. Yeah, yeah, so, you know, great worry over nothing you'll find. But, of course, when you're in it, it's really hard not to worry. So, you know, you need to move forward. They could actually be facing storms in their life of some kind. Yeah, bell, announcement. So there's an announcement coming. Yeah, the bell is tolling towards them. You know, it's all about vibes and vibration and that kind of thing. So, you know, clearing, bells clear, negative energy. They're going to be hearing alarm bells, you know, these sorts of things as well. There could also be a wedding and wedding bells I'm getting. That could be for someone. So, you know, it's kind of like the bell is clearing out this Seven of Cups energy. So, you know, they really did a number on you, but this number, you know, all that's happened to you is going to work in your favor because you know how to turn all of this into something amazing for yourself. Can't believe that that's going to bloody run out again. I'm having a lot of trouble. Quickly get this done before the battery runs flat. Last thing. So what's the last word? Mind that is established in true emptiness encompasses the universe. So you're being brought to emptiness, you know, decluttering, getting it all out, coming to healing, letting go of it all. Don't even think of these people anymore. Pretend your past, you know, doesn't exist. The bell is tolling in your favor. The pendulum is swinging. So, you know, you're coming to understand emptiness. And that doesn't mean not having possessions and not doing things and not having, you know, like everyday earth life stuff. You're allowed to do that, but anything you're clinging to needs to be let go of. If even an object, if you've got an object where you think, oh, I can't part with that, fucking part with it. Like, learn the art of detachment. But you're being brought to emptiness. Like, there's nothing more for you to grieve. There's nothing more for you to think about. There's nothing more for you to do. Now all you have to do is do nothing when it comes to all of this, and move forward with optimism and joy in your heart. You have a defender coming your way as well, so things will go in your favor. Yeah. If you're divorcing this person, all will be well. You will recover from the damage they've done to you, even though they want to claim that you're the one that has damaged them. You will have the last word, maybe many of them, not literally. Okay, so, you know, come to emptiness so that you can be refilled, so that your cup can be refilled and overflow with love for the magnificent universe that we live in, and the amazing bounty that is coming your way. Okay, love to you guys. Bye.